What's going on YouTube? Welcome back guys to a brand new video. It is your boy Pokestacks here, and we have a little bit of a different video than usual. Today we're going to be going over the promo cards right now because it's been a big talk in the Pokemon market, what I believe is a good purchase and not too crazy in pricing. As always guys, go ahead and join the Discord, link in the description. Chat just had a big argument in the chat, so yeah, if you want to go to argue with Pokestacks, go ahead and do so. Booster bonus 151 is crazy. Yeah guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so please take this for your own advice, and let's hop into this video. So I have some crazy news, and yeah, this is so crazy, right? Black Ball Wave Flare guys is releasing tomorrow as we speak, which is kind of a big deal because in all honesty, I've actually prepared myself for this, and looking at the pre-sale prices guys, I just want to do a 1 minute, don't leave. We'll do 1 minute pre-sale, look at what prices are. They're actually looking really good right now because we have we have the binder collection guys for White Flare literally going for $55, and this is pre-saling. Imagine when it gets released, in my opinion, and what a lot of other people think, right? This is mostly a fact from what we see on other sites. It's going to drop dramatically. The ETBs, they were pretty close, bro. We got Black Ball right here, under 100. Like pretty close guys. Imagine these might drop under 100 on release, so we have some pretty good pricing in terms of like what we see as of right now. To be all honest with you guys, I am going to be probably picking this setup tomorrow at GameStop, at Target, whatever. I'm gonna try to get my hands on it. I'm hoping I could, but we'll see what happens with that. Now to actually get in today's video guys, I've been doing a lot of my own research. I've been really trying to figure out what promos should you look into invest in, because as a lot of you guys know, there's just been a lot of what I like to call like the promo scare, if that makes sense. Like everyone's buying promos right now, they're skyrocketing through the roof. But don't FOMO, man. You can always find a good deal, guys. I have a lot of other stuff I want to show you today, but in all honesty, I'm not gonna be going guys for these expensive promos because they're way too much money. Buying this Charmander Pokemon Center exclusive for 100, I'm not saying that it won't go up, but for my wallet and for my sanity and to help you guys find the cheaper ones, we're gonna pass on those, right? Of course, if you buy that, it's going to go up most likely because it's a Pokemon Center Charmander exclusive. Now, I was doing my own research, and I came across, I'm trying to go for like 20, 25 and below because I believe those cards are still, in theory, bulkable, if that makes sense. Not too much, but you know what I'm saying. So our first card, guys, we have is the Mew from Scarlet and Violet, the 151 UPC. In all honesty, I really do love this Mewtwo card. Did I say Mew? I'm sorry if I said Mew. I meant Mewtwo. Because it's just such a clean artwork, right? And unfortunately, I always say this, if those of you guys who bought it when it was $2, $1.90, those are the real winners, right? Because it's up 1,000%. Paying $20 is a little bit extreme, but that's what all cards are now. That's what packs are. You're gonna have to be paying these extremely high prices. And then one interesting thing, guys, is that this is from the 151 UPC, right? So we're not going to be having this getting reprinted. I think it's just a promo card that will continue to rise. I believe it'll have its pullbacks, but I do think that in the near future, this will definitely be a very expensive card to go for. I'm probably going to look into these cards at a card show I go to later this month. Still excited about that, guys. I'm going to show all of that, film it all. It'll be pretty exciting. But yeah, it looks like prices are pretty standard right now in terms of what we're seeing. Looks like they're all around 20, 23, 25, so not too bad guys at all. Next up we have the Charizard EX. Now I actually have this one in my collection, and stupid me, I bought it, bro, the tin, and I ripped it open, guys. Listen chat, this is back in the day when okay, not back in the day, it's like freaking a year ago, but honestly I don't regret it because listen guys, for those of you guys who have, this is just a side note, whoever you are as a collector and you open packs and you pull nothing, guys, and you're like, man, I shouldn't open that, guys. Just enjoy the hobby. Like, you can enjoy the hobby. You can open packs. You can have fun, right? Don't be so hard on yourself. I want to make that pretty clear because I know a lot of you guys do, so don't take it. However, this Charizard EX is a Paldean Fates tin promo, and I really do like it, guys. It's practically a shiny Charizard, right? It's shiny Terra, whatever you want to call it. But what's really unique about it, it's just a very clean artwork, bro. It's just Charizard, like, yeah, it's very clean. I would highly recommend saying that this is probably going to be a very expensive promo in long term because, I mean, we've seen what happened to promo, guys. This is a Charizard, and it is a shiny one. So just imagine, right, how high this will probably go. To be completely honest, is this something I'm currently going to pick up? As I already have one in my collection, I think you could go both ways with promos. You can either have every promo, or you can have one of a lot of them, or obviously everything a lot. But I'm sort of cautious with how much I spend on singles and more so towards sealed because I do feel more confident. But I love to diversify my collection, and I think having singles is a really solid way to go. This Charizard, guys, being a great example of that. There's a lot of Charizard promos out there, so I know you guys could argue that, but there's just something about this one. It's from Paldean Fates, one of the best sets of Scarlet and Violet, and it's definitely up there. Next up, guys, we have the Eevee. Now, this one I don't think anyone knows about. Like, really, I'm being so dead whatever you want to, because I can't swear on YouTube, but like, literally, I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. Name one time like you heard this Pokemon again. So this is the Eevee from the 151. Oh my god, this is the Eevee from the Prismatic SPC. It is the promo card. What I find really, really interesting about it, guys, is the fact that like it's practically an Eevee SIR, bro. Right? I mean, it's really, really clean artwork, guys. I'm sorry if I'm saying SIR, whatever it is. I'm not too familiar with singles. I don't do all my research. If this is alternative art, like whatever you want to call it, go ahead. I'm just saying that it's just whatever. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, the one thing it's an Eevee card, guys. I mean, come on, bro. It's not that bad in terms of like having that nostalgic. And I'm paying attention, bro. That's literally like honey, peaches, kiwi. I don't know why they did that, because Glaceon and Umbreon are not made from fruit, but I guess anyway, back to this, guys. It was at one point a $40 promo. People were actually buying it, high buy volume right here, 100 items, and then slowly sort of decreasing. But the really interesting thing about this card I find really unique, guys, is that it's an Eevee, right? It's a special art one. It's something different, and these promos right under 25 is what I try to go for, guys. It's not too bad of a pickup. I mean, in all honesty, this is actually something I'm considering picking up when I go to the card show later this month, because I know that it's going to be a very protective investment. This is not a Pokemon that people just know about for a year and then it's gone. This is an Eevee. Eevees really do see that long-term growth, guys, and it's from the Super Premium Collection, so it does have that exclusivity from it. I definitely think this can feel like the Mewtwo and shit like that. Shit, I just swore. Up 1,000%. I'm not saying, guys, that this would be 1,000% up, but I'm saying that it's so exclusive, and whenever the Prismatic Evolution SPC stop printing, I do think they'll sort of fall in price. By the way, guys, I'm actually really looking forward to getting myself a Prismatic SPC. Yes, I can't wait. Next up, guys, we have the Pikachu from Paldea Evolved ETBs. Now, I do want to remind you, right? These are not Pokemon Center exclusives. Oh shit! Dude, I just exit out of it, bro. Oh my god. Shit, dude, why am I like being so sus this video, guys? Do not clip me, please. Okay, now I have to look that Pikachu up one more time. Chat, I'm so sorry. Why am I going from high to low? Guys, just bear with me. Just bear with me, chat. We're getting in there, boys. We're getting there. But as I was saying, this is not the Pokemon Center exclusive, so it doesn't have that aura to it, if that makes sense. But what's really, really nice about it, guys, is that's literally like a $10 card. So I know there's an easier way of doing this, guys. I'm just being really difficult right now. Oh my god, bro. How many Pikachus are there, dude? Damn, dude. Oh, okay, guys, we're getting like really close. I'm not going to give up. There we go. Finally, we got it. Oh my god, it's a Japanese one. Okay, anyway, my point being, guys, is that this is, a Pikachu card, right? It's from Paldea Evolved DTB, right? This is a Japanese. I know that. I just clicked on the wrong one. However, one really, really interesting thing about it, guys, is that, the Pokemon Center one's like $40 right now, and the regular one's only $8. And I know it's how like the Pokemon Center ETBs and promo stuff follows. I know they're a lot cheaper. But, it's a Pikachu card, guys. It has the really, really nice artwork of Scarlet and Violet, and it sort of reminisces about it. And I do like Paldea Evolved. I do like the cards in it. I do like the promos. And I think this is definitely one that will carry the set. Also, like a $9 card, bro. Not that bad at all. Next up, guys, we have the Snorlax from the 151 ETB. Again, not the Pokemon Center one, the regular one. But if we saw the Pokemon Center one up, guys, go extremely high, this was a 80-cent card, bro. It's crazy. This was a $14 card. We saw all the way back down to 8. So it's really not a bad card at all. And in my opinion, I do think these promos are still having their chance to grow, right? I mean, they're all under $10 right now, all under 20, all under 25. So they all have the opportunity to grow really, really high. And then to reinitiate it into you guys, we are officially out of the Scarlet and Violet era. So that usually doesn't mean that Pokemon will stop printing. Okay, I shouldn't say it like that, because, there still will be a lot of out there, guys, in terms of Scarlet and Violet. You know, there's still rotation for the TCG for the next, you know, year or so. I believe next few years, honestly. So I still do believe in that. But so don't get your hopes up too high. But of course, these are ETB exclusives. What are they going to do with the ETBs? I can't answer that, right? They're usually a little bit more sketchy with the ETBs in terms of how much they're going to reprint of those. Next up, guys, we have the Eevee from the one from my. Why am I keep saying 151? I keep looking at like this one, bro. I'm sorry. We have the Eevee, guys, from the Prismatic ETB, not the Pokemon Center one, but the regular one. And you know, this one really never had like a low price because it was from, you know, Prismatic. So this was during the hype. This is not like a 50-cent card at one point. It's really nice card artwork, bro. $5, not too bad. Like when I go to a card show, when I go see these events, guys, this is stuff I usually snag up and I hold a lot of these on, right? Because if I pay $5 for this, bro, who knows, man? This might be like a $20 card in the next few months, right? Whatever happens to Prismatic Evolutions, it could drop. But you're not risking too much, guys. You're spending just a little bit. Going back, we have the Charizard, sort of from the same one from here, just from a different box. Same premise, guys. Same premise here. You know, it's just a Charizard, clean artwork. It's very, very nice. I remember finding a lot of these at Target, and I just passed on them. I don't know why I did, because it's really not too bad of a, you know, box it came in. It was really clean, but I just did. So yeah, very clean Charizard EX card, guys, as well. A promo, not too bad. Under 10, you know, 6. You probably negotiate for $5. Definitely could get one of these. But yeah, not too bad. As I was saying, this is the stuff I'm currently looking into invest in. Now, going over, guys, the entire promo list, starting on the first page, we have a lot of the Pokemon Center exclusives, guys, going for ridiculously high prices. Now, here's my thing regarding, you know, Pokemon Center exclusives. I really do believe in them, but my only issue is just how much money they are, right? As an investor, guys, I always like to be completely honest. I really don't like to spend extremely high prices on singles like these. Listen, this is my own opinion. This is my own bias. I could, you know, go to a card show and pick up a Charmander for 100. I might do that. Who knows? But it's not currently what I'm looking at right now, right? I'm currently looking for the stuff I could be buying, right, guys? If you remember when the Lucario was 50 cents, now it went only up to $13, right? That's what I'm currently looking at to be. I want to be the 50-cent buyer and then sell it at the high price, right? Stop looking at, guys, all the inflated cards and stop looking at the more affordable ones. That's what I always like to say. And I really do believe in that. So that's what I'm currently looking at, guys, right now in terms of promos, singles, and everything in between. Now, I do want to bring up Notify because if you guys did not realize yet, there has been some Black Bolt White Flare restocks at Target, at Walmart right now as we speak. And it's been kind of crazy, bro. It's been kind of insane. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to try to go to my Target tomorrow or Saturday. I think they do release it on Saturday, and try to pick it up, guys. Hopefully, I'll get my hands on some Black Bolt White Flare. We'll see what happens with that, but that's what I'm currently looking at. And then doing a little bit of throwback, guys. I'm not ending the video. I do want to talk about some other cards right now that are pretty good. I do want to talk about Celebrations, because Celebrations right now has obviously seen the crazy spike in the sealed and in the classic collection promos. Not promos, but cards. But there's still some other products out there that are still affordable, guys. We still have the Mew Secret Rare, bro, which is the chase card of the True Celebration set right now, which is currently looking at, it's finally gaining value. I was talking about it and I was saying, bro, it's just such a good card to buy. You know, we're still at a very good price, guys. I could easily see this be a $50, $60 card easily. You know, I might stack up a lot on this. It's just a clean, shiny Mew, not too much risking value, right? Only 30 if you think about it that way. We also have the Pikachu cards, and a lot of people have been saying, bro, everyone has these, but I don't know, man. I actually believe in this crap because, you know, we saw some crazy stuff happen. You know, this card is up currently 40% past month. If we go to past year, guys, this was a 50-cent card back in the day, which is kind of nuts. And, you know, it's up 377%. But it's the cheap cards like this, guys, right, that really do see that explosive value. If we currently look, you know, we got still the Mew here, which is 65 cents. I might bulk a lot of those right now. We got the Flying Pikachu, the Surfing Pikachu, which are still really affordable. We got the Classic Pikachu right here, which go to near mint right now. It's $3.50, $4, 5. It's kind of a lot of money. You know, past year, bro, this was a 40-cent card, so you guys could have found, you know, quarters on the street and traded it for it. That's how affordable it was back in the day. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently looking at for Celebrations. And then, you know, sealed product, guys, is pretty freaking high. We got the Pokemon Center exclusive hitting 300 right now. Regular celebration ETBs hitting 235. Literally, dude, what's so crazy is that like a week, 2 weeks ago, 235, 240 was the average price for the Celebrations Pokemon Center one. So it's crazy how much that changed so quickly. We have the Celebrations UPC at all-time high around 650 right now. So quite expensive with that. And then I do want to do a little bit of a throwback. Mega Charizard, guys, EX from Evolutions has definitely been one of the interesting cards along the way, because I know with Mega Evolutions coming right around the corner, I know there are currently a lot of people who are looking to invest into Evolutions, and I feel like if you really want a safety one that I believe in, right, this is something, of course, what I think a Mega Charizard, guys, is not a bad way to go, because eventually Mega Evolutions will release a Charizard set. And I do believe that along the way, Charizards along the way, like, you know, this one, for example, we'll see a very explosive growth. For 115, 118, I don't think it's a bad scoop up. I honestly do think that this is a very solid card to go for right now. Obviously, do your own research, whatever. But what I'm saying is that, you know, you're not paying $500, guys, for the other Charizards, you know, from Flash Fire, the shiny ones. That's just, in my opinion, too much. Not too bad for this card right here to pick up. This was a $40 card. We went all the way up to literally 118. Coming back down, which is kind of a good thing, so more affordability. We can see one guy's right here. 118 is the lowest listing on TCG Player. I also want to throw in, guys, tag teams, because I know a lot of you all right now are currently looking to pick up tag teams, and I've been talking about this for the past, you know, few days here, but it's currently rising pretty fast. It was literally like 3-4 videos ago when I found this box for 150. Now it's up to 186. I'm not here to FOMO you guys out. I'm not here to say, like, dude, you're gonna miss out. But I'm just saying, like, not too bad, guys. I have a product right here. You get a tag team collection box, bro. Premium collection for under 200 in 2025, which is kind of nuts. The promo itself is worth like 25, 30 bucks right here. The packs inside, I do want to mention, guys, they do vary. They might contain evolving, they might not, so always keep that in mind. But I do want to throw that in there, guys. You know, we see tag team prices across the board. We see tag team promos going for 200 alone. But, you know, for you to get a whole box with a promo card and 10 packs from Sword and Shield, bro, come on. I mean, that's a very solid pickup in my opinion. I currently have one in my collection, and there's no regrets with this box at all. I would totally see, if I had to predict, you know, what this box could be by the end of this year, this would probably be a $350 box, 1000% in my opinion, just due to the fact that, you know, there's really not too much out here left in terms of tag teams in general. And I think as, you know, we get more of this like modern Sword and Shield tag team era stuff out of here, I can only see where tag teams are gonna go, guys. Just imagine, right? These were just other things I wanted to yap about, but yeah, guys, that's sort of gonna be it for today's video, chat. I do want to be, as always, honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and probably wait on Black Bolt White Flare. Whatever I can pick up on release at MSRP is probably what I'll get for the next few months to a year, and then I'll probably scoop it up, guys, when prices drop, and, you know, restocks do happen a lot more, because eventually I do want to end the video here, guys, with saying that the Pokemon hype eventually will fade out and end. I know a lot of you guys don't believe that. A lot of you guys don't, you know, think people are crazy when they say that, but it happened in 2020. It will happen again. It's the famous words, guys. Nothing lasts forever. So keep that in mind. I'm not saying that the Pokemon hype will end in a few months or a year. It might take 2 years, might take 3 years. Or guess what? Frick it. It might not happen for a long time, but eventually it will go back to normal, guys. That's what I'm saying. Of course, I'm not 1000% sure on that, but I'm 99%. So, as always, I like to be very patient with my buying. And you guys should be the same as well. That's what I want. At least one thing for you guys to learn from this channel is just to be patient from what you buy and how you buy it. Don't always FOMO on everything. That's going to be it, guys, for today's video. Have a great day, my friends, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.